Alrighty, we are live. Welcome, welcome. Let's turn down the sound effects. Last time they were a bit loud. Okay, let's get our boy. There we go. Alright, so today we are testing out Bluestone TCG's Excelgor list. And let's see. We are live. We are alive, is what we are. What's going on for it, Twister? Testing out two decks today. First one's going to be Bluestone's list, and then second one's going to be the denial box we were working on last time, which I think I've had a little bit more time to mess with. Changed up a little bit. Working with a new list now. I think it's a lot more consistent now. So we'll give that a shot too. Alright, let's just go right into it. Alrighty, we fumbled the flip. I think we prefer to go first with this one. But I think we have options for going second, so it's not too big of a deal. Opponent will go first. Okay. Took a 5 prize turn with that Vespiquen against the Slowking. Nice. Nice. Like to see that. I think I will bench the Clefairy. No. I'm gonna take a chance that they don't have a Dunk deck. Okay. It's N. I think we'll be... It's a little bit of a toss-up with this one, because I know that they are weak to grass, but also they've got the Darmanitan, which I don't really like. What deck is this? This is Bluestone TCG's Excelgor list. It's a hit and run style deck. Alright, they got Budu in the active. Alright. So we'll just start it out with a Buddy Buddy Poffin. We're going to go ahead and grab 2 Shelmets. We may also want the Mimikyu. Yeah, let's grab one of those too. Go ahead and slap that energy on there. Can Nest Ball. Could Squawk. No, I don't think we Squawk. I'll just take a Teal Mask. Pop that on. And I say we just, no, we don't have to Iono. We can, Harvin. Yeah, you know what? Let's take the Squawk. Well, I guess I could have Precious Trolleyed, huh? Yeah, better late than never. Let's just do it now. Cornerstone might be nice to have. And Latias. Alright, so just in case, this is a weird looking Uxie deck, isn't it? Yeah, so what I know is that this deck used to have a Brute Bond and Ancient Capsule combo, but I think this version doesn't have it. And so the only way we can poison is with Excelgor. feel like playing Iono here is gonna feel pretty bad. Do I recommend building End Zoroark? I think it's good. I think it's good right now as long as Shaman's not in format. Once that Shaman comes out, I think End Zoroark definitely suffers. But without Manaphy, that 90/90 from this Flame Body Cannon, really, really strong. So, yeah, I think it's worth it. Yeah, this is gonna feel pretty bad if I do it like this. You know what, here we go. Why don't we just do this? We're just gonna hit with this Shell Smack. Yeah, I feel like the Darmanitan is really the only strong thing that this deck has. That Reshiram can be pretty decent, but I don't know. I'm kind of hit or miss on End Zoroark. So we take this knockout. Nice. All right, so we have the Zorua. If he can evolve it, I think we're still okay for this turn. But I don't know. I say if he can't get one up, we go aggressive and we do the Iono. He's got the Evo. Okay. This is fine. Yep. Evolves that one. Evolves that one. Okay. Let's go ahead and Teal Dance. We do have a way to bump that. That's good. Let's Teal Dance that on. We have Maractus. That doesn't help us. So let's go ahead and bump that. And then let's Iono. Hope we can get something we can use. Excelgor, we got it. Nice. Alright. Drop that on there. Let's go ahead and drop this so we can Ghost Eye if we have to. And then we'll do 140 to this guy. Switch into the Mimikyu. Did it have three retreat costs? I didn't even see that. Yeah, that is a pretty high retreat cost. Good lord. I like that card. It's nice. Alright, so if he can't power it up this turn, I think I want to go in with a Teal Mask play. Alright, Iona. Okay, get you 6 more cards. Alright, at least we have a way to bump this. Item Lock Tyranitar could be fun. I think it could even be fun in here. I think you just have to like remove a bunch of the tech cards we have. Okay, he drops a counter catcher. That's pretty good for us, I think. Okay, so I think we should try to bump this because that will prevent our Ogre Pawn from being able to attack. Which in this matchup, I think Ogre Pawn is a little bit more useful because of weakness. Oh, he conceded. Nice. Cool. Didn't really get to show off very much of that deck with that, but I think we're okay with that. Let's keep going, keep going. All right, let's go Tails. Tails never fails, except when it does. It did not. Let's go first. More like ends concede arte. EX. Oh man. That was pretty awful. Not gonna lie to you. Alright, Monkey Dory. Okay. We'll start out with one of these. Let's go ahead and do that. Slap that on there. We'll Teal Dance. Sorry, that's what I meant to do. Teal Dance. Onto there. Buddy Buddy. Perfect pull. What are we thinking this is? I think I'm going to get Klefki. I can feel it. I can feel it. We might need it. We'll end turn there. Let's see what it is. Do I have deck list? I do. But this is taken from Bluestone TCG's video, so I'll post a link to the video instead so that he can get some of the views off of it. Let me see. 1 second. There we go. That's a link to Bluestone TCG's video where he originally posted the list. Go ahead and send him some views. He's a good dude. He actually won our Creators Cook-Off. Alright, so let's start by bumping the stadium. Let's go bug catching. Excellent. Can I nest ball for anything? We are gonna want Mimikyu, I'm pretty sure. Actually, let's go Pekarant. Let's guarantee it. I'm gonna take the knockout on this monkey. Let's do that. Super Rod's good. Okay. So we'll go ahead and hit it for 70. And then switch to the Pekarant. The bad puns are staying in. Just letting you know. Thinking about buying Iona's Belly Bolt EX SIR. I have a gut feeling that it's going to be really expensive, so good luck. Oh, well, he's got enough to take out the Pekarant and the active. Feels kind of bad. $82. That's too much. That's too much. I would never. All right. Let's go for the Arven. We have Lily's Pearl. At least we can get rid of that. And then I think I'm taking the Nest Ball. It's Nest Ball for the Mimikyu. And then I could try to get... No, I'm not gonna. Yeah, only 40? That feels bad. Spent 55 on the Iono SR from Paldea Evolved. Yeah, I mean, well, as the Iono fanboy, I mean, I guess it's kind of... It comes with the territory, but you're never going to see me advocate for you spending that kind of money on a card. I'm not going to say don't do it, but I'm also not going to say you should do it. Alright, I think Hop is going to be a bit tougher of a matchup just because of resistance. So we're going to need to make some stuff happen here. Hoping the coin flip on the confusion pulls through for us. Oh, okay. Never mind. There's that. Okay. Small problem. I don't have a way of pulling that Mimikyu. Okay. I could Turo it, but I would rather use a Turo for the Shelmet. Oh, wait. What am I doing? I got to switch. Am I an idiot or something? Alright, then I can Turo the Shelmet. Alright, I think... I'm going to hit it for 40. Because he does 60, 90, 120. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. I think I leave Mimikyu up in the active. Bet Vanilla Magikarp spends $200 on SIR Dragapult DX. He might. Hop Snorlax. So the reason why I was debating Klefki is because he will block the ability of Hop Snorlax, but it won't affect anything else. So as long as if we can get it under 90, if we can bump this stadium first and then do our shenanigans, we'll be a lot better off. Oh, no. Okay. Arven, please tell me we run rescue board. We don't run rescue board, oh no. Alright. Then in that case, what we want to do is grab Vessel. I think Klefki's very good. I think people are dramatically underrating that card. Let's go ahead and drop that. Could do this. Could do this. This could be good. Okay. Did I just screw us over? Probably. Let's end turn there. I think selling out to take out the Monkey Dory was a good call. Uxie's your new favorite tech. Dude, I love Uxie spread. It's so much fun. It just puts on pressure in such a strange way. Everyone's just like, I don't know. Monkey Dory can't even keep up with it because it can move damage off of one thing, but then when you got damage on everything, what do you do? All right. I think we just leave it like that. Yeah, just gotta. Okay. So, did he leave? Did he just quit? Or is he just BMing? What we doing? Nope. I think he left. No, or I'm stuck. Okay. That was weird. We got some weirdness going on. I don't like it. We're gonna hold the line. Do you know how cruel it is to Uxie twice and then use Crystal Vespiquen EX for game with a side of 2 Monkey Dory Lilith Clefairy to make Bold Pole suffer? Yeah, dude, it's funny. It's funny. I haven't messed with Vespiquen EX yet, but I want to. People have been recommending me that card for a while. All right, we made a hop quit. I wonder why. They're just determined to give me no usable footage. Take Klefki and her build and got first. Yeah, Snipe the Bench, I think, was taking that to Atlanta. He was taking a Dragapult build with Klefki. I think he just missed day 2, unfortunately. All right, we got Tails. Let's go first. Nice. Precious Trolley in the opening draw. Like it. Based on what the flip is, let's go ahead and organize it from there. Pekka. Okay. We do have us a poison package. Alright, so let's go ahead and Precious Trolley. We're going to want the Klefki. Let's take a Squawk. Let's take an Ogerpon. Latias. Another Shelmet. We'll do those 5. Let me attach this to the front. And then we can just... Let's go ahead and area 0. We can get more stuff in there. Why not? Because I'm gonna dump this hand anyway, so might as well. Squawk it away. Yeah, I think that was about as good as that could have gone. And let's go ahead and retreat into the Klefki. I think that's good. We'll just leave it like that. Because Klefki just shuts down Poison Package altogether. No Squawk, no Brute Bonnet, no Pekka, no nothing. Oh, it's a Loyal 3. Alright. I guess I should have figured by the sleeves. Alright, couldn't do anything. Like to see that. Alright, so I think we just go in with the Ultra Ball. Let's drop the Lily's Pearl. Let's drop the E-Switch. Get us an Excelgor. We'll do this. No. I can't retreat. That sucks. Alright. I guess we do Iono then. Alright, cool. We gotta switch. Can still attach energy. Yeah, why don't we? Sure. Okay. We'll hit for that 70. And then we'll swap into a Mimikyu just in case he can get set up. This dies. Take a prize card. Another Shelmet. Precious Trolley is really good for you. That helps you set up pretty nicely. Okay, he does not have it this turn. That is good news. up. Subjugating Chains gets you up to 6. Hopefully no stadium bump. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and Irvin for something. A de-evolution would be fun. Not really anything we can use it for, but it's good discard fodder. And probably the Buddy Buddy. We don't really need either of these. We can just discard it. Ultra. Grab as our next Excelgor. Alright, nothing worth super rotting back right now. So we'll go ahead and retreat into the Excelgor. Do 70 damage right here. And then we throw up the Klefki again. You want to play, but you think Enzorg is overpriced and overrated in the TCG. Yes, I agree. I don't think Enzorg is too great of a card. I did see that it made top 8 inside of a Gardevoir deck, but I don't know. I don't think it's that great compared to some of the, compared to something like Hop. I think it's the second best trainer deck that we have right now, but even then. Yeah, he wants the Mimikyu. Alright, so I gotta drop a couple things. We can drop the Squawk. Drop a Teal Mask. I don't need too many of those anymore. And then... what else can I drop? Probably the second Ogerpon. They're not super needed. I'm going to get them back in a second here with the Super Road. Okay. Alright, Mimikyu goes down, that's fine. We'll put up this guy, do 6 damage in between. Oh, it already did the 6 damage, never mind. Okay, so let's go ahead and super rot our guys back. Let's do the Mimikyu and these two. Let's retreat into Excelgor. We're gonna boss this thing. I don't think that's needed. can bump that just because I would rather them not have that. All right, we'll do 140. He does not get poisoned, which is unfortunate. Oh, the Iono. Nice, okay. So all we need is an energy. And we can just joust away that... Okay, good, we got it. Nice, nice, nice. That's what we're going to do. We're going to joust away the thing. The capsule. Cool. Oh, we don't even have to do that. We can just jet energy. Yeah, let's do that. Take it out. Go right back to the Klefki. Grabbing a new baby Picrunt. Alright. Four regular Zoros are almost $40. That is pretty crazy. I don't think it's that good. I think the gap between Hop and N is insane. Hop is by far the best one we have, and N being second place is kind of like saying, I don't even know. I don't even know what to compare that to. The second place is so far from the first. Alrighty, we got that. Let's go ahead and come up with the Excelador. We can now bench the Fizz. Flip the script. Got us an Ogerpon. Let's go ahead and start powering that up. Alright, we can take those. Slap that on. And I think what I actually want to take out is the monkey. So the way I see it, we're not doing enough damage to be able to really be hitting the big targets right now. So I'd rather be taking out the little guys and not let him heal it off. Let me see, that's 90 damage. If I put a third one on here, that's 180, that's 210. Okay, I might have a way to win it. I think I do have a way to win it. If he leaves us in the active, I might be able to take the dub. I've used all my E-switches, so I just need a earthen vessel. We'll see, we'll see. Let's put up the ogre pawn. Push comes shove, we can just retreat it. Hey, that's exactly what I needed. Alright. Let's drop the Maractus. Oh, we don't have any more energy. No valid cards. Okay. But we do have another E-switch. That might be enough. Alright, so we will go ahead and let's just fizz. See if we can get the E-switch without it. Nope. So let's just do that then. We will grab the E-switch. Take it from you. I think we just missed it. Yep, we just missed it, so we'll add that. 240. Just taking the knockout. GG. Ah, don't thumbs down me. What do you mean? I was being nice. I was trying to offer you a GG. Hey, yo. Got us the full art for it. Got us a $10 Zoroark EX. Nice. Okay, so that was the footage for the first video that I wanted. The Excelgor list. And the next one is the Lilies of the Nile box. This is the other video I want to put out this week. Just made a couple changes. Just kind of reduced our reliance on Frostlass. Took out the Glimora altogether. Let's see. I kept the 2-line of Clefairy with the Lilies Clefairy. I basically just simplified it. Took out the Snorlax dolls. Because the Snorlax never really came out. So that's what we're working with now. Let's get it. JL catches stuff. Alright, got a Snorlax coin. How much you want to bet he used to be a stall player? How much you want to bet he's playing Hop? We do want to go first. Alright, we'll slap both of those down. This does feel like Hop. We'll see. Let's go ahead and slap a Legacy Energy on that. And we pass. Okay. I mean, I'm okay with both of those things being on there. That's fine. It's gonna do a call for family. All right. Chef is borrowing your daughter for this game. What does that even mean? What is this deck supposed to be? Alright, let's take another snow run, I guess. No, let's take a fizz. We'll do a Frostlass EX. Alright, that should be fine. We'll do 30 damage there. I'm intrigued. I'm not really sure what this is. Oh, okay, retreat cost is one more. Okay, that's not a big deal. Gonna penny that away. Put the Budu in the active. That's fine. I'm not worried about that. Frostlass Bayonet. Could cook. Alright, we prevented the damage. Not that it really matters that much. But that's okay. So we're going to take a KO here. We could do that. I'm going to leave it like that, though. We're going to do 30 damage. Do I want to start? No. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Start doing a little bit more damage. I do know the stadium. I get confused sometimes with Calamitous Wasteland versus Calamitous Snowy Mountain. I use that Wasteland or Calamitous Wasteland in my Spite Ops deck, so I'm familiar with it. Counter catch. Okay. I'm assuming this is some kind of like. He might be going like Budu Frostlass, is what I'm thinking. This guy's weird. Alright, let's start messing with this guy. I'm gonna attach the Psychic. Push comes shove. I think this is all right. This is not a big deal. Would like to draw a Crispin though. We are kind of dead in the water at the moment. CSM is Calamitous Snowy Mountain. 380 HP Pidgeot. Okay. Yeah, this has got to be some kind of weird Pidgeot control list. Chef merch when? Good question. I don't know. I thought about doing like branded chili oils and stuff like that. If I do any kind of merch, it would probably be something along those lines. Maybe an apron or something. Don't know. Not for a while, though. Yes, that is my limo. How'd you know? Yikes, can't do anything with that. And that knuckle stack is gonna heal him off. That's not great. Dang, what a terrible first deck to play against with this. Some weird Pidgeot control list. The Batman of Pokemon with enough prep time it could win worlds. Yeah, if that were true, I'd already have won worlds by now. I haven't even visited a regional. I think I've been to locals like 5 times in total. And I've never won it. I've been top 8 once. But I always played jank. Why didn't you nor Vanilla Magikarp go to Atlanta? Well, so reason number 1, money. Reason number 2, it's Atlanta and I'm a Saints fan. Reason number 3, I am not ready for regionals yet. I want to get more experience under my belt first. I want to, because I still find myself making silly misplays IRL that I don't make in TCG Live. So I want to have more practice playing live. I mean, in real life. But I think eventually I would like to start going to some regionals. Not yet. Maybe when Baltimore has one, because Baltimore's close enough to me where I can just drive there. Thought I had been to hundreds of them. Pff, what makes you think that? No, I haven't really started playing IRL until like a couple months ago. Yeah, I don't see a point in continuing this. Uh, bad draws all around. Round one was against Pidgeot Control. What a weirdo. I bet you he was a Snorlax player. With that Snorlax coin. I was dead on the money with that. Vanilla Magikarp is the Junkler. And Chef doesn't want to be seen next to his body. Yeah, yeah, no, I've seen it. I've seen it. Lapras EX, okay. Now we're talking. Alright, let's drop this, I guess. I want to get something started here. Let's go with you. Look, you've been thinking about buying an Iono and Gardevoir body pillow. Ugh. A dragon. Interesting. Alright, so the good thing is that we're not too worried about oh, he doesn't itchy pollen. Was that a misplay? That had to have been a misplay, right? He didn't do that on purpose, I don't think. I don't know how I feel about that. That was... Okay. Well, let's just do this. Get rid of that Budu just in case he did misplay and meant to do something. Find Pokemon and throw her at people saying shuffle your hand and draw the same number. What? Why play Colress if you're not playing any stadiums? You could just do that with like an energy search. Unless all your stadiums are priced. Alright, he's not going to pull the Mew. 4 Area Zero in the prize pool would be hilarious. I guess. All right, let's go ahead and well, let's get one of these started. Mind bend. Unfortunately, confused Pokemon can still retreat, but that's okay. If you feel like Ionoing me, I wouldn't say no to that. Drayton. Alright. Pokemon and a trainer card. I think Drayton's actually pretty good. Because it's any trainer card, so you can get your next supporter, or you can get your next item, you can get... That's about as close as it gets to item search without actually being item search. Your butler, Alphonse, is honking for you, chef. No, that's just because they're building a... Or I think they did finish that hospital. And now we're about to see ambulances every 5 minutes. I also live above a crab shack, and it gets so rowdy every night. It's ridiculous. You might hear some fights going on sometimes if I stream late enough. I gotta assume this person must be like brand new, right? My Pokepuff stash. Not my Pokepuff stash. I can't have it. Drayton is... I think he is a Dragon type trainer, isn't he? I can't remember. I played the Indigo Disc DLC. But I don't remember what type of trainer he was. Oh, my bad. Alright, he's got the Larimar Rain. Juichiro is currently hanging upside down in Chef's kitchen. He's just drying out. It's all good. Don't think too deeply into it. Dude, I'm dead drawing. I'm grateful that this person is kind of fumbling because I'm not getting a whole lot here. Oh, yikes. That Obsidian play is going to ruin my bench. Make great invisible food. Yeah, I'm making some great invisible food right now. This feels bad. Obsidian, there goes all my snow runs. Most likely. Alright, cool. Pheasantipity does not take the KO. Alright, let's hassle. Let's see, what can we get? What can we get? Artisan's cool. A boss would be good. And, I guess an Arven? Sure. I don't think I want any more of those. Well, you know what? Now that I think about it, probably. Because if he's going to knock out 3 of them, I would like to have a 4th one. Alright, come on. Dang it. At least he didn't kill the one with the energy on it. That's kind of nice. Let's do this. We'll do Ultra Ball. Grab you. Hit it for 280. Holy crap. I think he still gets it because of the obsidian. All good. Solid. That's solid. Lapras with Hydreigon EX, pretty solid play. I like the idea. By cooking 24/7, your body will become used to the actions that you make, and soon you won't have to be conscious, so you could sleep while cooking because your body is relying on pure muscle memory alone. Nice. Nice. I need a Baki edit where jacked up one-eye Munchlax suplexes Jack Dragapult into the ground. Let's go heads this time. Let's be different. Of course. Okay. Post week. Oh boy. All right, let's get that on there. I want to have something else set up because we can so easily get donked with this. Let's do that. Munchlax versus Dragapult. Nah, I'd win type chef. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I have had my fair share of clappings on behalf of Dragapult. Okay, Iona's fine. Cool. All right. Get some of that. Let's do a little bit of Brock scouting. Let's get you. Okay, we'll do 140 damage. I don't really think it matters. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of these two. It would definitely feel better if I had a boss so that I could move this guy out of the way first. Because doing 140 damage here doesn't really do anything for me. Yeah, he didn't have a way of moving that Snorlax, so I really didn't have much of a choice there. Future Trunks just be base like that, you know? Bruh, don't support that. Alright, he gets the Arven. Should be able to get his first Metal Maker going. Oh, the Prime Catcher. I don't feel too good. You're right, I haven't seen Dragon Ball. I'm one of those weirdos who doesn't really care for it. Gotta be very careful what I say about it, though, because I know it's got its fans. Alright, we got the double Metal Maker. Good Artisan. Alright, let's do Monkey. He's gonna start taking some hits, but whatever. Right in front of my Android 18 body pillow. Yeah, look, I mean, you're allowed to like it. Go for it. I just don't. I always thought it was too slow. Will Krillin ever finally get his move off after 6 seasons of sitting there charging it? Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. That's what it is for me. Great. He gets both of his prize cards for it. Alright, what do we have to work with here? Nothing too good. Alright, we're going to rely on our Fez. Baby Fez with 3 different kinds of energy. 90 damage. Hope that we can flip some heads on this. Chef waited 25 years for Ash to become champion. I don't think we can talk it. See, I don't even watch the Pokemon anime. I've seen the first season. That's about it. You're gonna call me a traitor for this, but you know what's the peak anime? Digimon. Dang it. Yeah, this doesn't feel good. Alright, what can we do? What can we do? I don't know, we're kind of down bad. This is not great. I think we concede. I don't see a way out of this. Literally die inside every time I revisit the anime, unless it's Gen 5. Team Rocket actually proved why they were based, and Team Plasma was cringe. I don't know, season 1 was kind of peak. Back when Pikachu was still fat. That's the best era. And we start a Fizz, which is probably the worst way to start this. Okay. Deep Paprika. Another hop. Alright, let's get to it then. Watching me play in Helldivers. Nice, nice. Are you winning, son? Alright, we block the damage. Let's go. Let's get rid of this. We don't need that. Do a little bit of this. Can grab that too, why not? That should be fine. He still does 90, unfortunately, but I can't really afford to get that out of the active right now. All right, well, he didn't take the KO on it. I feel a little bit better about that. That's kind of nice. I don't have a Cynthia body pillow, but I do have a Cynthia who is basically a pillow. That's fine. I don't have a problem letting the Fez go down. Alrighty. Got a second Wooloo up. Psycard complete form body pillow. That I'll take. We'll send one of them. Let's do this. Throw legacy energy on that. Get Adrena Brain off. I think I want those Wooloos out of there. I definitely misplayed. I should have stuck energy on the active. That legacy should have been saved up. Oh well. That's okay. Was distracted by the idea of a Zygarde body pillow. Couldn't get the image out of my head. Okay, well, happy to see I was not punished for that. I think we go back up with the Munkidori. We do it right this time. Attach the Psychic to the front. We'll do 60 here. Hope that confusion can buy us some turns. Okay, Arven gets you a switch, which you can use to get your stuff out of the active. Chef would take Zygarde to McDonald's. I don't even really understand what that means. Yep, 80 is exactly enough to take the KO on this. That don't feel so good. Raging Hammer for 80. Takes the KO. Understandable. That's what I would have done. It doesn't matter because I'm going to put both on this guy. 90. There's the board. Alright, so there's a chance we might live. If we can flip heads, which we have not been very good about so far. Dude's thinking way too hard here. Raging Hammer, do we live? We do, let's go. Okay, Arven came at the perfect time. Let's grab that, let's grab this. Alright, you get the Frostless EX. Let's go ahead and slap that on there. Can get a second one started, I guess. Doesn't really matter. 90. Ignoring the body pillow allegations. What? I just said I would like to have one. Get me a Zygarde body pillow. I do have a Munchlax Build-A-Bear. I don't think that counts though. The life-size Wailord. I would love to have that life-size Wailord. That's so cool. Stop torturing those dogs. I need dinner. It's already 6 o'clock over here. That dog is kind of annoying, actually. I think everybody's weird, but I think billionaires have the money to execute whatever their weird fantasies are. And that's why you end up seeing so much like of the most bizarre things that come from billionaires. Like Diddy's just one example, but you know when you got that kind of money that you can just throw away, like you can actually execute those weird things. Not like justifying it in any way. I think it's very strange, but that would make the most sense to me. Spend my college funds on Pokemon waifu cards. Good God. The Fez goes down. Feels bad, man. Okay, let's do this. Let's Iono. Get you down to 1 card. My other Frostless is not in here, is it? Okay. There we go. Perfect, perfect. We're doing 110, unfortunately. But we'll do 20 over here. So that when it passes back to my turn, that Snorlax will die. At Billions, I would buy the USA and a Dr. Doom get up. You know what comes next? That's right, free healthcare. Nice. We live in Latveria if I become a billionaire overnight. That would be nice. That would be nice. I would support you for Dr. Doom. The scoop up Cyclone, pulls the Zacian, gets the Cram. Fickle Spitting gets the knock. He doesn't take 1 prize. Let's see, does he take the other? He does not take any prizes for that. We love to see it. Alright, so the Snorlax goes down. We are down to 3 prizes. And we got a boss. That's perfect. Alright, let's take the boss. Grab you. We'll do 140 here. Two more prizes. We're down to our last prize. This is quite the comeback. If he can't take the KO here, then we got it. He needs to have an Archaludon in hand, or he needs to be able to do something crazy with this Zacian. Yeah, if he can't knock me out this turn, we win. And this is like the comeback of the century. No, he's got the boss. GG. GG. That was good. Good for him. Alright, we went 0-3 with this one. Not a very good day for recording. But you gotta post it like you see it, so that's how the video is gonna go. I do think that last one was a pretty nice show. We almost came back from down 5 prizes. Put the Fear of Arceus in your opponent. Yeah, if not for that Boss's Orders top deck. Okay. Good enough. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream there. I got all the footage that I wanted. I usually try to keep mine pretty short. Under 2 hours is like good stream length in my opinion. But I got my content for the week. I appreciate y'all for hanging out with me and the excellent discussion about body pillows. But that's it. That's all I got for today. I will catch you all later. Thanks for watching.